In this video, I'm going to transform mobs into mutants. Since the monsters I'm creating are extremely scary, I'll build a secure base for each one. Right in front of us, we have these horses, which will be the first mobs we mutate. So, let's head over to the program. I already have an idea of what to do. Now, I'm in the program, and my plan is to transform this horse into something resembling Pegasus, the mythical winged horse. I want to give it a powerful, godlike appearance. To start, I'll paint the entire body with this brown color, aiming to make it look like a netherite horse. After that, I'll move the body forward a bit and add detailed textures to enhance its look. Next, I'll restructure the horse to make it appear stronger. I'll add a larger body structure and create an open mouth underneath. I've added more details, making the horse's body look like this. Now, I'll place small stones around it to simulate electricity or some futuristic energy, emphasizing that it's a high-tech horse. Then I'll add a small stone on top to represent some advanced technology. I'll place an eye here for the horse and add cubes on both sides for its ears. After that, I'll add a flaming crest and a tail. With the horse's proportions set, I'll duplicate a cube to create a wing like this. I'll add some fiery elements and make a larger section on this side to complete the wings. The horse will have this movement for walking, it will also be able to fly, and it will have this animation for attacking. Let's see how it looks in the game. I've created the new horse, and here it is in Minecraft, the new Pegasus. Look at how gigantic it is. It's really cool because you can also fly on it. That's right, it's a flying horse, which is absolutely amazing. Now I need to create a habitat for our horse to live in. So comment below what rating you would give to Pegasus and whether you'd like to have it in Minecraft. I'm going to do some really insane things in this video, so stay tuned. Now let's build a place for it to live. Let's take it with us, and now that I'm here, I'll create the habitat for it. Given its colors, I'll use netherite blocks and similar ones to build its home. I'll gather some nether blocks and also some basalt blocks. I'll use these blocks to create the floor. Now that I've done that, I'll paint here to add some details. In certain spots, I'll set up some fire to spawn, like this. After that, I'll place some fences around to prevent it from escaping, especially since it can fly. I'll also need to secure the top. I surrounded the entire area with fences and added some dead plants for decoration. Once that's done, I'll cover the top with glass to prevent it from escaping, considering its ability to fly. Now that it's ready, let's spawn 2 of them here. I'll name one after a subscriber who always comments on the channel, AnthonyJS8489. The other subscriber I'll name is Yahra Ayad. So, comment below what rating you give to our horses. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because there's even crazier stuff coming up in this video. I'm arriving at a temple because the next one on our list is the Elder Guardian, and I'm going to transform it into something resembling a Leviathan. So, let's head over to the program to create it. I'm already in the program with the Elder Guardian, and I'm going to transform it into one of the largest sea monsters, the Leviathan. So, we're going to create a giant creature with a long tail, or something similar. First, I'll remove all these parts from its body, including the back fin, leaving it like this. I'll also remove this part of its face, resulting in something like this. Now, I'll start shaping the body to resemble a snake, rotating several cubes to form a detailed design, somewhat like an anaconda. I'll keep adding cubes to build its shape. I've also designed a new head resembling a serpent to make it more similar to the Leviathan. I won't keep the Elder Guardian's original color. Instead, I'll make a mutant version with a strong blue hue. I'll paint it with this obsidian color and add a creepy eye around it. Next, I'll add a contour around the eye to give it a 3D appearance on both sides. I'll place a horn here, another on this side to maintain the Elder Guardian's blue part, and a smaller one to finish. I'll repeat the same on the other side, duplicating it to the left and right. This mob is already looking insane. In this video, you'll see me create the most insane mobs on the channel, so stay tuned. Now I'll add a tooth and another piece on the side, also on top and the other side. Then I'll add some power runes on its side. Since it shouldn't just look like a snake, it needs fins to swim in the water. I'll take a cube, resize it, and place it here to create the fin detail. I'll build a fin like this just by resizing, and the first fin is done. Now I'll make one on the left side, another on this side, and one on top, and another on the right side. After that, I'll start adding some details to its horn, and also some leaf-like details on its side. I've added all the details, and the model is complete. Now, I'll paint these parts blue, which will look really cool and add a sensational detail. I'll finish painting everything and show you how it turned out. It's done, folks. I've added some runes around it to make it look like a futuristic creature. This mob took a lot of work. It's very detailed and looks amazing. Here's how its swimming animation will be, and this is its attack animation. It will stay like this in the water, as if it's staring at you. So, let's go to the game to see it. I'm back in Minecraft, and you can already see its tail. Wow, it applied the fatigue effect on me. Now we have a small problem. Let me craft a workbench. Now I'll make a door to recover my air. Let's see. Wow, it's really scary. I made it small. Imagine if I had made it larger. Do you prefer it at this normal size, or should I have made it smaller? Comment below. Let's try to defeat it. Ouch, it's really strong. No, don't finish me off, Dodge. Come on, good. At least it's still an Elder Guardian in the end, right? Wow, I'm down to 1 health point. Even as an Elder Guardian, it's making me very weak. Yeah, I died to it. But comment below what you think. Now next to the Pegasus habitat, let's create its habitat. Let's make a path here, and I've already selected the blocks. I'll use this ice block, this snow block, and all these to create its habitat because it needs to look very powerful while maintaining the Elder Guardian's details. Now, I'll dig a hole of this size, maybe a bit larger since it's not a small character. Let's increase the size significantly. After digging, I'll paint the entire floor like this, adding details all around the inside. Then I'll place some ice around like this, fill everything with water, add some sea pickles and corals with these colors, and place some lights at the bottom. I've added all the details and the habitat looks like this. Let's spawn an Elder Guardian here and another one back here. Wow, this mob turned out really insane. The subscriber name I'll assign is Vicky Sanderson and the other will be DJ CookFan88. So, comment below what rating you give to the Leviathan and its habitat. For me, it's a solid 10. It's definitely the best mob I've ever created on this channel. If you enjoyed it too, leave a like on the video. I'm arriving at the Pillager outpost to find the next mob. And no, you might think we're going to evolve the Pillager, but that's not who we're here to evolve. Instead, it's the one these scoundrels capture, one of the most useless yet cutest mobs in Minecraft, the Allay. So, let's go to the program to transform it into a futuristic ghost. So while I'm here with the Allay, what we're going to do for now is delete his wings. Once that's done, we're going to enlarge his head like this. Paint it blue, but not a very dark blue, because I want to make it kind of like an invisible color. So I'm going to take it and make it kind of transparent like this. Once that's done, I'm going to add a few more little cube pieces up here, so we can place them here to make a more 3D head, and add a neck for him like this. Once that's done, I'm going to add another piece here to be the part of his body, another smaller one below and increase the size. Now I'm going to make another bigger one here, and increase it to really be his body. So well, let's move this up here and shrink this like this, because I want to make it kind of like a ghost, so he's going to come here, and it's kind of like a tail coming out the back. So well, let's add it here like this, more or less like this, D shape, and I'll create a neck here underneath. Then add another cube for the upper body, and a smaller one underneath it, making sure to stretch it a little for shape. I'll place a larger one below for the main part of the torso. I'll move all of that upwards slightly and taper it off toward the bottom because I want to make this look more like a ghost. So now, I'll go ahead and add a ghostly tail flowing behind him like this. I'll also place an invisible cube behind his back, and around that I'll create lightning-like wings, kind of a stormy energy effect that looks like futuristic wings. Once that's done, I'll duplicate that entire effect and place it above. Then I'll mirror it to the other side. Next, I'm going to grab a big brush and paint a circular shape here for the eyes. And to finish the design, I gave him a full technological-looking body. He'll have a flying animation and an attack animation where kind of strikes forward in the air, an idle animation. So now I'm back here in Minecraft with the normal Allay. But now I pressed a button that updated the game, and it just reloaded all the textures. And look at this, the new Allay is here. He's way bigger than the regular one, and I honestly really like how he turned out. Let me know what you think of this futuristic ghost version I made. It's super cool how he's actually transparent. I can literally see the desert behind him through his body. Alright, now it's time to build the perfect habitat for this Allay to live in. First, I'll dig out a large area. Then I'll place a solid base layer that's going to be part of the decoration. Once that's done, I'm going to use amethyst blocks to line the sides, kind of forming a mystical halo around him. I'll also add some crystals around the area and include some glowing amethysts as well. For lighting, I'm going to use sea lanterns to give it a more futuristic atmosphere. I'll place some stripped logs here as well to create more natural decorations and a nice pathway going all around the area. This really feels like a magical, futuristic home for him. Now, let's spawn 3 Allays right in the center, and the names I'm giving them are going to be from some awesome subscribers. The first Allay will be named Jake Tumbra, the second will be Angela Jacob, and the third one will be Contos Nocturnos. So, if you want to be part of the next video, all you have to do is leave a like, subscribe, and comment below which character from today's video you liked the most. Before we move on to the next mob, I'm going to give this area, and the Allays, a solid 8 out of 10. I think it turned out amazing. Alright everyone, now I'm arriving at a deep dark biome, because the next mob we're going to transform is located somewhere around here. Let's see. I'm going to need to make a lot of noise. There we go. I already found the first one, so let's activate it. And whoa, everything just went dark. Let's see, that's the second one. Only one more to go, and then we'll be able to spawn the character I'm going to be transforming, and you probably already know who it is. Okay, I've made enough noise. I think he's about to spawn. Whoa, that scared me. I totally forgot that I had already transformed Doi the Doman from Poppy Playtime into the Warden. Let me just reset that real quick. There we go. The regular Warden is back. Man, that really gave me a fright. Now, let's head over to the program to transform the Warden. I grabbed 2 blocks of Skulk and also a Catalyst block. Then I got started. I added some new shapes to form his legs, all 4 of them. Then I built out the torso and added some structures on top so I could create a special effect later on. I also gave him a tail and started crafting the head, adding tons of tiny little details. Once the top part was done, I duplicated the structure for the lower half. Then I added some horns to his head, some scale-like textures on the back, and spiky features. I even placed another horn beneath him and used amethyst shards for extra glow, and now he's done. I made 3 animations, one for walking, one for attacking, and another for when he's standing still. Now it's time to see what this new Warden looks like inside the game. And wow, let me show you guys up close just how awesome the new Warden looks. Check this out. Let me know what you think. Is he better than the original Minecraft Warden? Because in my opinion, this one looks way cooler. He's terrifying. He even looks like a dragon or something, as if he evolved into a way more powerful version of himself. So since the Warden is such a massive creature, we're going to need to dig out a gigantic area to build his new habitat. I'll start by designing the outer edges using this darker color palette to match his new form. Then I'll add some decorative blocks around the ground and place a few scattered leaves just like this. After that, I'll lay down some skulk veins along the sides and put in a few azalea leaves to give the space more depth. And finally, I'll seal everything off with a layer of black glass above the whole area. Now let's spawn in our 2 Wardens here, and that's it. The habitat is complete. I even added extra leaf details and some cool textures on the ground. The entire space feels like some ancient prehistoric zone, and for their names, the first Warden will be named KJ749, and the second will be Jade Vincent Orogo. Both are awesome subscribers. Alright then, now it's time for the final transformation. I'm digging straight down right now because I'm searching for a stronghold. Oh nice, I've already made it. Now I just need to find the portal. Alright, let's place these Eyes of Ender, and now I'm heading straight into the end. And here in the end, we always find the Ender Dragon. Yep, the strongest mob in all of Minecraft. And that's the one we're going to transform today. But instead of showing the whole building process, I'm just going to show you how it turned out in-game. I'm going to reload my game so the new textures take effect, and now, instead of finding the regular Ender Dragon, take a look at what the new Ender Dragon looks like. I'm switching over to survival mode so we can see him in action, and you're going to notice something right away. Oh no, here he comes. He's incredibly powerful. The second he spots us, he starts charging straight at us. Look at this. Oh wow. He is extremely strong. You saw what just happened. He absolutely destroyed me in just a few seconds. Now, I'm not going to build a habitat for him, because as most of you know, the Ender Dragon destroys everything around him. So I'm going to need your help in the comments. Tell me, which mob should I evolve next for part 3? If you watch this far, comment Mutant Ender Dragon down below, and make sure to check out the awesome video that's showing up on your screen right now.